Thank you for coming tonight. My name is Mrs. Manhart. I'm the band director at Chippewa Middle School, and it's really wonderful to see all these faces in the audience tonight. On stage before you is your 6th grade band. They have been playing for just 1 month. I guarantee that you will be amazed with what they have accomplished in 1 month. So all that sometimes scary stuff you've heard at the beginning at home, it's come together into some really great stuff. At the end of the concert, if you didn't get a chance to, if you would make sure to take a peek at the artwork out in the lobby. Mrs. Hussey's 6th grade art classes put a lot of effort into that, and it is on display if you could take time to look at that. They've worked very hard as well. We're going to start our program with some very first sounds. These are some things that your kids should be doing at home for the beginning of band. The first thing we're going to work on is buzzing with the brass. This is something they should be doing at home. So that's something you should be hearing at home, parents of brass players. Next, we're going to work on tonguing, and this is another beginning skill that the kids really need to work on at home. So, little scary, but that's our world. We're going to be playing several pieces out of our band book. At our Christmas concert in a month and a half or so, we're going to be playing a lot of sheet music, and that is December 16th. You mark that in your calendars. It'll be right here. You'll be amazed at what you hear tonight and what you hear in December. What I'd like you to watch for, and I've warned the kids that I'm going to tell you, there are certain things they need to watch for as far as cues from me. Getting on and off the podium where the instrument should be. If I find kids, if I catch kids not doing it, we'll repeat steps for you. So I ask you to help find kids that are watching. Okay, this is another beginning skill that kids need to learn to watch. So we're going to start with some familiar tunes, Rolling Along, Hot Cross Buns, and Go Tell Aunt Rhody. If you're looking, I am catching a couple kids, so that's why we got up and down a little bit, but maybe they won't do that anymore. Okay, our next piece is called Split Decision. It's a duet, and a duet is two people or two parts. And this is a challenging skill at first because we're used to playing the same thing at the same time all the time. So we're broadening our skill range here. The kids will be playing different rhythms at the same time. They'll be playing the same actual notes, but different rhythms. So this is Split Decision, duet. Our next piece is march steps. They have to skip around a lot on this one, so it's a bit challenging fingering-wise. And then I'll introduce the next one a little bit separately. It's a little bit special. But here is march steps. Is called Listen to Our Sections. The band is made up of three families. We have brass, woodwinds, and percussion. But before we even play this one to demonstrate those families, I'm going to have the kids stand up in their sections, so if you want to have any cameras ready, I'll have them stand up for you as groups. So, please stand up when I call your section. Flute. Clarinets. Oboes, alto saxophones, tenor saxophones, trumpets, horns, percussion, tuba, trombones, and baritones. Thank you. Moving right along, our next two pieces you should recognize, Lightly Row and A Claire de la Luna. Our next piece is another duet. This one becomes more challenging. The first duet, the kids had the same notes, but different rhythms. We're going to be playing London Bridge, and now the kids have different notes to play with each other. So it's a whole different ball game and very challenging, but they've done a great job, and I know you'll enjoy our version of London Bridge in a duet. We have just two more for you, but before we play those, I again would like to thank you all for coming and thank you for supporting your children in music. Obviously, they're doing a fabulous job. You should be very proud of them. I am. They work very hard for me every day. At the conclusion of the concert, the kids are going to return to the back area where they have all their stuff. They're going to pack up, return some of their uniform parts, and then they can come out and meet you. And then you are free to go at that point. But our last two pieces for you tonight are a Mozart melody. You will recognize Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and Doodle All Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.